So, one thing I think is very important in today's day and age is the question of vocation, the question of career. What is my life purpose? What is my role in society? And yes, you could go to a career advisor and ask them, based on my personality, my strengths, and my weaknesses, what is the best path for me? But another way that you could look at your vocation, your career, your life path is through the lens of astrology, and that could help you a lot when it comes to, choosing a degree, going to varsity, things like that. And that is the case with the celeb that I have chosen today. So before I continue, my name is Lisejo. I am an astrologer and tarot reader. And today I am going to be presenting on the celebrity project, The Chart of Jenna Ortega. So I was just intrigued by this actress. She just came up on my feed the other day, and I just thought about how much drive it takes when you have to or want to be a young actor. You basically have to know who you are from the get and be driven and motivated to get where you want to be and also have the support. I think it varies case by case, but within her chart, I can see why she has been as successful as she has been, and that's what I'm going to get into. So we're going to go to the next slide and check the chart. So this is a double A rated chart from astro.com, which is what I prefer to look at, double A or an A rated chart. And one of the books that can help, when it comes to the midheaven extension process is the book by Noel Till. I think it was published in 2006 if you are interested in learning about it, but it does hint a lot towards breaking down the MC and how that could lean towards a career and basically the whole natal chart as well. It's not just about the MC degree, but that's what I'm going to be focusing on today. So Jenna has an MC at 25 degrees of Sagittarius. So when we're looking at Sagittarius, we are thinking fire energy, we are thinking very passionate, we are thinking not only boldly opinionated, but also versatile when it comes to the way that she can be creative, and it's a double-bodied sign. So we're looking at someone who has the ability to go into many different roles. And when you look into the series and the movies that she's played a part in or played a role in, you can see that she has a very wide genre to play with or to star in. And I think that also what contributes to this creative drive is the fact that Jupiter in Leo is the ruler of her MC. So it is in her fifth house, closely in the sixth, it's just there. But Jupiter in Leo is indicating that there's the sense of expansion and growth that she gets from being her courageous individual self, like being a leader where she sees fit in creative matters. And we can really see that, like she has played very, very bold characters, like in the series Wednesday. Now, I just mentioned the fact that she has a wide variety of skill sets or roles that she can play, and that is hinted towards because of her MC degree. But I think also what plays a supporting role is the fact that Uranus in the 12th in Aquarius is aspecting that MC degree. So we're looking at someone who basically can be a bag of tricks when it comes to the career opportunities that she seeks. And she looks at these opportunities and she takes them. Like she probably doesn't even bat an eyelid, and it's just because she's just able to be adaptable. She has that flexibility. Now, back to the ruler of the MC and basically the aspects that it makes. I'm just going to touch on it. And you can let me know down in the comments if you want me to go deeper into this. If not, that's also okay. You can just let me know what your opinion is. And that Jupiter in Leo, right, is sextile the moon in Gemini in the third house. And for me, this is indicating that when it comes to her emotional state, being creative is very free. It's very expansive. It just makes her feel like she can do anything, and she can do anything when it comes to, you know, her career. Yes, she has some challenges, but it's a very emotional process for her getting into character, tapping into that whatever she needs to tap into. And it's also very empowering for her as well. Like there is a sense of it coming from herself and not coming from another person. And she probably has studied a lot when it comes to this. That's what is being hinted towards when it comes to her chart, that she not only plays the role, but she researches the role very thoroughly, which is important when it comes to being an actor. Now, when it comes to the complications, we are looking at wanting to be very appealing, you know, to the public eye. And sometimes when it comes to the roles that she is playing, with Venus in Scorpio in the eighth aspecting the midheaven ruler, we're seeing that she needs to dig deep when it comes to trying to appeal to the public. But it can also be a very uncomfortable process. And there is this tendency to just go a little bit overboard, just a little bit. And if anybody wants to be an actor, actress, or you want to be in the film industry, Neptune, very interesting planet to take note of, and how it's aspecting your chart. Because with the case of Jenna, we're looking at this confusing glamour that comes with being a celeb, that comes with being an actress and being in the public eye. It's a glamour that is hard to pinpoint. And, you know, you basically learn to balance it. That's what I feel she's doing within this lifetime, is learning to balance it. And she is leaning on her strengths, working on her weaknesses, but we can only really know that if we talk to her. So that's basically my breakdown of her chart and the book that I referenced, Vocations, the Midheaven Extension Process by Noel Till. If you're interested in delving deeper into this topic, he speaks about a lot, like a lot in that book. But I hope that you enjoyed this short presentation on the vocational profile of Jenna Ortega. Let me know if you have any comments, if there's anything you'd like to say, if there's anything you noticed that I didn't mention, and I will see you soon.